But that's the thing with Max. When y'all heard me talking about Max when we first got here, right? They like to keep you on their stuff. All right, so you got the same thing. Yay, he's live. So that is your. Tell your version. I would hope that by the time you guys go ahead. Go ahead. So I hope that you guys realize that by the end of this, when you're working in radio media, most companies you work with, the only thing we have Mac is our phone, and we are forced to today. And again, we only use it for AirDrop and FaceTime. If PC had those, I would not. There's no way I'd be on because it's just like stuff like you like your sizing issue, the issue you have that we don't know. There's very so much troubleshooting I have to go into it just to see what's wrong with it. And see, just trying to get away. Why you can't let that run? Okay, thank you for figuring out. Okay, can I get my 10 seconds back? All right, all right. Apologize. That's work. All right, so here we go. For your we have an assignment where we are. It's really practice. So you guys to pay attention. So if you are doing podcasts, if you are doing production, if you are doing on-air personalities, you're gonna have to get good at this. And I want to see what you come up with by the end of next week. Write that down. Please write it down. Put it in the project. You are to create an actual personal broadcast for whatever content that you're doing. This is the evaluation part because I mentioned to you guys we were going to be hiring on-air talent and an actual production intern at the end of the program. So if you guys want to actually do this, this is a 6 week interview. So you do the work, you're here. If you do the work well, you're here. If you don't do the work, if you can't meet the merits, you're not a candidate. What are we doing exactly next week? Building a personal broadcast using the OBS and YouTube Live. The details will be in the actual assignment. We're looking for creativity. We're looking for originality. We're looking for appearance. We're looking for all the elements of what makes someone want to watch you. And this goes into your 30-second commercial that I've been mentioning over and over again. The 30-second commercial is going to be a commercial on a topic. Everyone will have a different topic. Um, and we'll talk about those because we want to make sure we can actually maybe use those later on as we refine that after 30-second commercial. So what type of commercials do you think we guys create? I've been saying one for a while. Huh? Yeah, product commercials. It's part of product campaign. I've been talking about Wendy's for a while. Y'all been hearing me keep saying about Wendy's. So right now I have a Wendy's bid that I'm trying to convert. We convert that Wendy's bid, $20,000 a month type of contract. That's what I'm trying to get. You probably won't get 20,000. I'll be happy with 30. But you aim for the heavens and you aim for clouds. Top of the hour. No, top of the hour is not a commercial. That's a FCC mandate. So if we don't do that, they pull us off the air. Okay. The top of the hour is a legal framework for the Federal Communications Commission to check anyone that has a broadcast authority to 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 tell the world who they are, so that there's no. That's what we have to do. Top of every hour, we have to say the call sign, the frequency. That's why I keep it up there, so you guys get in the habit of seeing those words because you're going to hear that all every hour on the hour, and even with some of the commercials, we even lace in that just in case to make sure we cover. Let's go back to the web page for the course. You guys can do some really really nice stuff. I'm going to also do one with and I'm going to design one so you guys can see the capabilities of how you can use it. I had a man, this is like this boy that's on Twitch. He got so many different like templates. He sells them, but his stuff he got his stuff be moving like the templates be moving while he's talking. Like he's out of control. But he's still already monetized. He's never gonna have to work. All he does is literally monetize through YouTube. He don't work. That's all he does. Yeah, I think he goes to school. I hope he does. All right. So we guys got through this. You guys have been assigned with them. Let's go down to the next. CapCut for desktop. So you guys were not here yesterday. I explained, I think last week, that CapCut doesn't have like these. They have these templates, and it's a new workflow that will really work well for just anybody that uses it. So I want you guys to go ahead and go to CapCut for desktop. Can you click on the CapCut desktop and put that link in the lobby? And the cool thing about CapCut and the DaVinci, the tools I use, they free. I don't spend no money for it. Like people want you to buy Adobe membership. Why? DaVinci's free and it does twice the shit that Adobe does, and they ain't got they wires all into your computer. Okay, DaVinci they don't believe in like tying your system down and going to your personal file. Adobe is just as bad as Google. They want to know everything about your system. And then there's CapCut, which is kind of like the you guys' hero when it comes to create content, what's called rapid content creation or RCC, right? Um, it's so that you can create in your hand like social media viral type of stuff. But radio and media companies don't work with just that's when you like out of location, something real quick, blah blah blah. When you're doing coordinated campaigns, you use desktop equipment. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure we guys have. We're gonna take a little time. You guys get your CapCut downloaded to your system. And it needs to be specifically CapCut. You will have the opportunity to use Canva. Our goal is for me to show you multiple ways to create content, and then when it comes time for assignments, you pick and choose whatever content creation tool you gonna use. Okay, so that's why I'm teaching the traditional stuff today. You guys are gonna learn a little bit about the personas forward. But also, if you want to use Suno, you can use Suno. I don't care. We're just going to need anywhere between 10 to 15 pieces of content. And it's going to be up on you to make that deadline. So you can either do the traditional by recording something into Personas or Studio One or Pro Tools or Fruity Loops, whatever you use. Okay. That's where you create the content. But if you also want to use like the shortcuts, well, I also have to teach you that because that's what the market is already. Like everything you guys say, that's me. You could buy them like that. So all I did was change out the card, the graphics card. The graphics card's 1200. Just the graphics card, just the graphics card. That's what shows you what's on your screen. It's the reason why I can run all these monitors, or I can run multiple things. I have a processor in there too. I don't want to get into that, but yeah, that helps too. If I was to build a system for someone, I probably it probably would cost me maybe $600 to build that system, but I would charge them about 3,000. Yeah. They don't come with no monitor, don't come with none of that stuff. That's just the computer. So not even key. I wouldn't give them a keyboard. You have to pay for that stuff. So remember I told y'all every winter when the holidays come around and people start thinking about what to do with their kids, I have an ad that goes out to a very big community of LinkedIn folks and Indeed folks that hire me as a studio consultant. So I give a package about $1,000 if you want your kid to have like what they need the new creator economy. I sell it to parents that make a lot of money, and I usually get like two contracts every year. Helps me with Christmas. I never spend home money for Christmas. So it's just like little stuff like you learn how to troubleshoot. That's really what I do mostly. Like y'all come in here, y'all see a room that has like it might be falling apart or whatever, but that's how it works. Like when people come in here, I have to adjust the room to what the room needs. So if I got someone coming in doing a podcast, there's gonna be cables everywhere. I'll be taking stuff down, moving stuff around, and getting the section that I'm working on where it needs to be. So outside of that, it's just like, hey, have fun, every client's different. That's why I say don't get used to jet cheese. When I say shit change every week, it changes every week. So you're a kind of person that's like, I want stuff to stay the same. I need a constant schedule. I need that third. That's hard because niggas don't work like that. I got two people come in and use the red room today. I didn't know that shit 2 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? So we need that money. So when they come in, I want to make sure I'm very nice to them. Whatever they need a tripod, they need a camera, I'm gonna give it to them. That's what I do. Stuff. All right. So let me know, guys, when you guys have the desktop downloaded. You got it downloaded?
I download everything already.
Okay. All right. Cool. What about you, Trey?
I haven't downloaded. I'm just signing in right
Okay. All right. Go ahead and in the search bar here, go ahead and down click in CapCut. I mean, type in CapCut in the search bar. No, not in the browser. In the search bar down here. Yep. This is your computer search bar. Not this is a web search bar. Yep. And as I said yesterday, the folks that were here yesterday is just a repeat. Um, I think we can sign in. We should automatically sign in. But sign in with Google. That's fine. Here's the cool thing about this. CapCut partnered with NVIDIA, which NVIDIA and AMD have their big fights right now. So if you guys know anything about nerdy technology stuff, AMD is the chips that's in. They used to be in the old MacBooks. They're in like a lot of PCs. They just moved to a Centron chip, M1 chip, M2, whatever they're on right now. And then the other part was can you go ahead and do MWX? When you buy a computer or you buy certain technology that go into your computers, I don't have to pay for CapCut. They give it to you free. You get coupons for using certain PC products. That's what I love about PC. Like there's so much stuff like Canva, like half the time we had Canva, we had to pay for it because I bought a certain brand. You know what I'm saying? That's $1,200 lick over 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that. Go ahead and hit open so we can make sure we're in the right app. Close that. Hit John Pro again. At the top left hand corner, where it says John Pro. All right, cool, cool. So I'm in 1 month free just because I have a certain computer. If you on a MacBook, you're not gonna get that fun. That's how it works. That's why it's important to know what industry you're gonna be in. If I worked in social media and I worked in like finance,